This is Hades' future. Metal and ash. raised to the ground. The embrace. It's devastated. For years, this is my entire world. It can be destroyed in hours. No bird song. I've never heard the embrace so quiet. So dead. I'm in the clear. Off you go. ships smashed through. Low and quiet does it.
one right here!
forget about travel?
I can hear you! I think...
That's it. I'm already gone. More cliffs. It's a corroded thunderjaw. The survivors must be holed up in the mountain. If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried. They'll never reach the hatch.
That's right! Bring down the mountain! You brought your own rig, Nora! You'll be buried!
Braves, to Aloy's side, now!
For Aloy!
For the
For our mother!
Val and Sona, they're still alive.
Destroy it! Bring down the demon! Track it down!
Fate was set.
Bring down the demon!
The corruption will not take hold! May the goddess remember! Oh, mother be
Finish them!
Surround the door! Destroy them!
You!
Aloy did it! We only helped. For the goddess!
I thought we would die.
And now.
Aloy, your deeds reenact the old stories. Another metal devil struck down upon this float. If you hadn't returned, the tribe would have been lost.
Save these for the trail.
You saved the tribe. Did what no brave or war chief could do.
I'm glad to see you're all right, Varl. You are all right.
Since the proving. So much death. Is the killing over?
For now, but this was just one battle, Varl. There are more to come.
I see. So long as we have you to fight with us, I suppose we'll make do.
How many survived the attack?
Nearly all the matriarchs, and many families, goddess be praised. But braves, just a few, and most of them are wounded. Never before has an enemy stabbed the heart of our people like this. Even the Karja, in all their red raids, never broke through to the embrace.
Well, this enemy may have broken through, but they never got back out. We made sure of that. Tell me about the attack. What happened?
They struck from the east. Our sentinels saw the killers coming. Said that beside them marched Deathbringers and Corruptors and other machines, driven mad. We took ground, met them with clouds of arrows. Some fell, but they kept coming. Finally, we withdrew to the gates of the Embrace to make our stand. But they were too much for us. Those who survived fell back to the mountain.
So the survivors took shelter in the mountain? By law, only matriarchs are allowed inside.
It was Tirsa who broke the taboo. Ordered the tribe into the mountain for safety. Lansra, well, she didn't agree. But I don't think anyone heard her over all the screams and shouting.
Tirsa's decisions saved lives. Good for her. Common sense isn't always so common around here. Are your injuries serious?
Bruises pale. Bones heal.
Don't give me a hunting song, Varl. Are you okay?
My body aches, but it's nothing that will keep me from fighting.
I need to go inside the mountain.
The matriarchs will be eager to see you.
I'm sure, but I didn't come here for them.
Then, what for?
You will see.
So much blood spilled on the sacred land.
We couldn't protect the sacred land.
My
Will
sons.
All-Mother forgive us?
Oh, goddess, my poor boys.
You.
Hello, Resh. Still guarding the latrine?
Leave me be.
Good thing I found Sona, huh? Can't have a tribe without a war chief.
I was wounded in combat. I make no apologies.
Of course not. Why would you get started now?
Why couldn't you die out there?
Many tried to kill me, Resh. Care to take a turn?
Too many witnesses.
Ah, don't let that stop you.
There.
I hope you killed the Faithless outside, Seeker. I hope you killed them all.
Aloy! Oh, you've returned.
Teb?
Aloy.
Aloy!
I don't know.
It's Aloy! Come back!
Seeker has returned.
You've returned.
Come. Speak to us.
Foolish woman, you welcome a curse.
Come, Seeker, we have much to discuss.
The outcast girl.
Her very presence here is a blasphemy.
May my deeds live on in the goddess's memory.
The battle was lost until you came.
You have come just in time, Seeker.
So, you have finally returned.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege.
How was this done? By the will of All-Mother. Have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction. What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her.
Lansra, it's over. It's time to step aside. I'm not gonna hurt you. If there's anything I've learned since the Proving, it's that there are bigger evils in this world than you. Finally.
Hold for identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped. So this was it?
Where you were born.
But why?
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother!
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, 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 in time.
These look like cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those things, the multi-servitors, they took care of them.
There was no one else.
White is the color of clouds. Yellow is the color of the sun. Green is the color of grass. Flowers can be any color. Take a look. These are yellow and black, and they love flowers. Here they come.
Children, let's run and jump and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father.
After what just happened, I can't leave you two alone. You broke community rules.
Just let us talk then. Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run and jump and blow off steam.
I have no choice but to release you.
But why?
There is no food here anymore.
But there's food out there?
We don't know for sure.
Come on, let's go!
I don't know. Mother, can we come back if we're cold?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You will have to support yourselves now and take care of each other.
What will happen to you?
I will stay here and sleep and remember all of you.
What will happen to us?
You will be brave, and you will learn.
Someday. That's what you always say.
We want it now.
It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted.
Except yours. Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
It wouldn't open for them. Of course they hated it.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed. Welcome to the Lyceum, a place of learning.
So, what was this place, exactly?
The dream of Apollo.
never realized.
But why not?
Welcome, students. Please pick up a focus device and place it on the side of your head, just behind your eye.
I had to dredge the pits of the world looking for focuses to repair. And here sat a trove, enriching no one.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Apollo offline?
You were right, Aloy. This is a graveyard. The charnel house of knowledge. What we might have achieved had we not been denied it.
Maybe there's a way to fix it. But it's not why I came here.
Of course. What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of one girl? Continue your search.
I will.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline. Blueprint control accessed. Priority message for Dr. Sobek. Please get message with focus.
That sounds important.
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature. What? Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. Oh. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
Identiscan malfunction rectified. Alethea now. Grade 1 access unsealed.
To be interesting.
Aloy, forgive. Forgive!
The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! Up! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be. Nora! Make way for Aloy! That she may forge the path for others to follow. Aloy, there can be no doubt now. You... I know the path ahead will be dangerous.
The Nora have suffered terrible losses.
That will be for the moment. And as I promised, anyone who I think for the time...
That... Tirsa... He never told me.
Oh.
What crime?
I will tell you if you wish.
Of course I want to hear it. Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime. He was an outcast by choice.
What? What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, at Mother's Vigil they took hostages.
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village. Ross was one of them. His
daughter?
Alana.
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12...
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them. That was never discovered. We know they camped beyond Devil's Third. And then, as...
What happened?
Rost was one of the Braves who trapped... There were 6 hostages. Rather than release them, the Outlanders... Cruelty. They knew the faith. They thought themselves safe.
Are you saying that...
No. Rost was beside...
Then what did
he... called upon the most... He begged to be made...
A death seeker?
One who dies to go seeking. And in seeking, the ritual drags the spirit from when the heart beats. Rost went after the Outlanders. He gathered the bodies of the... And then, he set out in pursuit. Yes. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land, by law. But one of the hunters...
Who was she?
A brave, who'd lost a mate.
So...
To the contrary, he killed all 12. Meridian. Ban-Ur. The last he killed nearly got the best of it. Wounded. He stumbled. He never expected nor asked, leaving us, the mate.
Why couldn't you just...
Rost had been made a death by law. He should have been...
You made him an...
Yes. We offered to do so.
After all he did...
Rost was overjoyed. He resolved to spend the...
But then you found me?
Yes. Another, and so I knew that he would take care of you.
You took a man who'd lost his daughter...
I'm inclined to think that, and I'm quite certain that from...
It's time for me to move on, and for telling me Rost's story.
I wish I could have done more.
As am I.
Oh, thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay.
My life has been long, but I've never seen anything like that. Tirsa was right. A blessing,
Bless you,
not a
Aloy.
curse. We were so unsure.
What did she see?
You have been chosen by the goddess, Aloy.
You have risen high.
I know your quest is dangerous, Aloy.
Aloy, how
But
did you do
All-Mother
that?
will protect you.
I... don't think it works that way, Jezza.
The Anointed
saved us.
The matriarchs have never declared an anointed before. You're the first. Have faith in the gods.
Need them soon enough. I wonder what's down here. Probably needed the wash. This isn't a cave. It's a room. Red light. I'm not getting in. A holographic interface. I think the old ones use numbers like this to indicate time. These devices are missing power cells. I'll have to find power cells to get these to work. There. Fits. I just need to slide it one more. That's two. It's some kind of code. Maybe there's a clue nearby. Maybe there's some more information nearby. Something that will tell me. Looks like each dial has 4 positions. Maybe if I get each dial in the right position. Did it. Now to check the door. Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism? Armor. From the age of the old ones. But how do I get to it? I can always use these. Just need to install these power cells. That should do it. These numbers. They must be related to segments of a circle.
It's so bittersweet.
What's the matter?
Oh, the bandit clan.
That's what all this blood...
But now there's...
I guess...
After all, there's a mesa south...
Never know when I might need these. No. I did one.
Where's the fun in this? Some bandit sprawl would never have done. So, what do you say? How about we try to kill each other?
Wait. You brought me out here to ask if I want to fight you?
To the death. We'll savor it, because we only get this one time.
Actually, I don't know what else I expected. I'm flattered that you think of me this way, but I don't want to kill you.
Don't be hasty. When it's life against death, hunter against hunter, I know it'll come to you.
Is that really what you want, Nil? You know, I don't think you have a death wish. What you have might be worse, but I see there might be a need for you in this world.
I don't understand.
I won't fight you. That's my decision. You can respect it, or try to shoot me in the back as I go.
Then it's over. Your last arrow was the cruelest. It's true I offered you the choice. It's true
I'd have to ditch something.
I used to believe all sorts of gossip about the Nora. You're nothing like what I imagined.
Excuse us.
The sacred land, but yes.
Huh. Tell me, do the Nora often wonder?
Of course.
But that is what you're doing.
You're hardly my better.
That would be true if there were any and no savage will rise in the...
No. I was led to believe there are rules here. So quit blustering and tell me. Is there a hawk who is free to sponsor me?
Very well. Talana is free. I believe I made...
You're Talana? Assis said you were a hawk without a fledgling to sponsor. Or are you trying to drive me off too? It's okay, I've dealt with worse.
I'll bet you have. But you're wrong. It's not okay.
Is there any actual hunting in this?
Yes, of course. You fight.
What happened today?
One of our own just died fighting Red Maw. You'll never... It's part of the hunt.
Assis.
He's the Sunhawk of the Lodge. The highest ranking asshole... Sorry, member.
So?
As have I. Even brought down 2 Stormbirds. Whichever hawk defeats the greatest machine...
How does one become...
When a hawk dies, his thrush is promoted in his place.
Who is this?
Legan? He's a hawk. Unlike the other hawks, who hoard all the best kills and drink the bar dry.
I'm ready to hunt. So
you want them to regret looking down on you? Kill 3 sawtooths, 2 ravagers, and a stalker. Deliver their...
So if I do that...
I'll consider it. Just to make Assis spoiled. Forget something? It's not enough to kill the machine.
I've been working 2 days.
machines are alert. Equipped to take you on. okay. Can't be too prepared.
bet those traitors... A moment of your time, Outlander?
I have time to spare. I didn't inherit my...
Too much Asaram influence in the palace. Thinking letting Durvar...
Go on and give Assis those...
I'll be beat by the time this is done.
I thought I told you.
I'm here to present trophies to the Sunhawk.
I suppose Talana.
I brought these down myself. Will you accept them?
Fine. Yes. I accept them.
That crazy awesome.
More trophies.
Sun King.
No.
The machine rider stuff.
Then you're not welcome in my presence. More trophies. No. Then you're not welcome in my presence.
When I gave him my trophies...
That bunghead isn't wrong.
Oh?
Meet me outside. You want to help? Here's someone who needs it.
I live in Lone Light, northeast of here. We have so few shards.
Sometimes members receive an honorarium for the...
How generous.
In the past, I would have gone with Takas to handle it.
What about Red?
Are you in?
All right.
I'll make sure El-Sadi makes it back to Lone Light. Meet... About time you showed up! More Glen Hawks incoming!
Definitely not scrap.
That seems to have taken...
But more always come.
They must be attracted to the kills I saw.
I'll watch the village.
I thought...
You don't need me to hold your hand.
Talks. carcasses everywhere. No wonder the Glinthawks were drawn here. Whoever did this must have left tracks from the blind. Amateurs will leave easy tracks to follow. Those blinds up there concentrate fire on a target. Makes it impossible to fight back. It's a cheat, and a wasteful one too. These must be the Snapmaw hunters. I'm here on behalf of the nearby village.
Yeah, well, they're not the only people with problems. I borrowed shards to buy seeds.
I'm sorry about that, but...
Not my problem. None of us...
None of us?
You didn't think it was just us two, did you? You already have one? Now that's impressive. All right, then.
There, the heart you need. Now what about your promise?
A deal's a deal. And...
Good.
Aloy. Congratulations are in order.
You were watching?
Of course. Tarkus, may the sun...
Wait.
I'd like to sponsor you for membership.
I'm in.
A moment of your time, Outlander? Come take a look. Give you a good price.
Talana, always.
Greetings, Sunhawk. I hereby sponsor Aloy of the...
No! Look at her!
She has fulfilled the requirements. She did save his life. But I'm sure... Would you like to take it up with him?
The word of the Sun King is indeed law. Do you, Aloy of the...
I do.
Members of the Lodge, even though Tarkus is barely...
To the hunt!
Sponsoring an Outlander.
This...
What's Redmaw?
Few have seen it. A Thunderjaw marked by years of... How many it has trampled along the way. But to me, it's more than legend. It's the...
I'm sorry.
Tarkus sponsored me out of loyalty to my family.
I know why I hate us.
My family has always boasted members in the Lodge. My father and brother were both... They died in the massacre. They should be honored as hawks.
How did your family...
Karja noble houses have sent some... I want to change that. Everyone thinks they have me pegged as soon as they hear Talana.
I understand. My whole life, yet as soon as I leave the sacred lands, everyone calls me...
I didn't know.
What happened?
King Jiran's paranoia knew no bounds. When the Hawks of the Lodge called for him to... Yet when the machines attacked the condemned, more Hawks leapt into...
What happened?
I waited for hours.
He didn't want...
Nor would he want their names forgotten.
What happened?
They died fighting. The morning of the massacre, my father... I waited for hours until a message came from my father. I had to leave the city.
He didn't want...
Nor would he want their names forgotten. Now that you're a Thrush, you should improve...
You want me to go...
You're not just any Thrush. You're mine.
But what about Red?
I will find him.
All right.
bet those traitorous Oseram will just It's always the ones you least expect to find.
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
Where's Talana? Maybe upstairs. No Assis either. Maybe Ligon knows where they are.
Hey, I heard you became a threat. I've given you everything.
You have trophies? I can hang on to them until the Sunhawk returns.
Where are Assis and Talana?
Assis received word about Red Maw and rushed out.
They both went alone?
Assis left without his thrush. Talana did as well.
I wouldn't put it past Assis to try something underhand.
You might be.
I'm not going home.
Have you found Talana?
I'm working on it. Who else just...
Ardig. I see him rising.
What will you say?
That's a wonderful...
What exactly?
The meanest of all Thunderjaws. Some say the first... Its stomps can send... And thus...
Can you tell me what happened?
Terrible time.
Why?
Some spoke out for that crime. Those...
Please.
Normally, victims of the Sun Ring, they stood alone against Wade. The crowd's mood turned, rallying around our men.
What?
The sun had set. Several Hawks at once jumped into the ring to fight alongside the condemned. They had snuck. The machine didn't discriminate.
And...
Talana's father climbed atop a behemoth, and her brother and the others fought this second behemoth. And so we and the spectators were saved. Those who had once cheered for their deaths thanked the...
What a brave end.
Assis said that he'd find Red Maw.
Did Assis pay you?
That sounds like her. These must be the Outlanders that followed Talana. Looks like Assis hired some thugs.
No sense where you're going.
Thank you. I should have seen this come.
Where's Assis?
He's gone after Red.
Why is Assis going after Redmaw alone?
Vanity. He doesn't want to share credit for the kill with his thrush. My sponsor did the same. Went after Redmaw alone out of pride. Even though he knew we needed to unseat Assis.
No room.
I'm not sure where Assis and Redmaw went from here.
I can follow their tracks. This way. Redmaw destroyed these trees.
I fear we're too late. Tarkus arrived in time to see him die. There he is. Redmaw.
Assis is holding his own. Was holding his own. Well, we have our work cut out for us.
done. They're beautiful. We make a great team.
And now, you're the Sunhawk.
About that.
Talana. He's still alive.
Out of the way, Nora. Filth.
You're done. The Lodge...
I kept it alive.
No.
I should have let you fight.
Here lies the Sunhawk of the Hunter's Lodge.
After all that...
Oh, no. I just wish I... Meet me back at the Hunter's Lodge.
Luck's with me.
part of me wants to return.
Let's... Ah, you're back. Ah.
Till we meet again.
I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss with you.
Any day.
Hawk Radavin Khan Padish, cherished brother, and Sunhawk Talavad Khan Padish, beloved father. Let their memory and sacrifice be a beacon for all hunters, all people to follow. Look, a memorial to my father.
So, what's it like?
It feels like sunrise.
What happens now?
As Sunhawk, I've made sure this lodge will be a stale bast.
Well,
thank you, Aloy. May you always take your... I have been accepting...
Oh, you know. What was that prayer you were saying?
Oh, great sun. Give them shafts of sunlight for Hawk Gravid Khan, Hawk Usalin Karn Jagir, Hawk Bradavin Khan Padish. Let their memory and sacrifice. I look forward to... We've been getting new fledges.
I should get going.
To the hunt. I'm starting to think... Well, thank you, Aloy. May you always... I have been accepting...
Oh, you know.
I look...
Nora, huh? They wouldn't know.
Looks like those Glinthawks are searching for scrap. Work together.
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted. but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new? So much for being careful. Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side. Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
Stocking up. guard you've got, Gaia. Keep that for later. Frost catching in my throat. These will keep. Should have brought a cart.
Apaka Shitstorm Tour, Day 10. So here's where I learned how the world would end. My second apocalypse in a year. Looks like there's a lot of construction going on now. Why would that be?
A vantage. Another message from the past. Sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
You made a... climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Don't look down. Don't look down. This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice?
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever. Just the rest of your life.
Mind your footing.
that's my way across. Good. Another power cell. If I find more, I should be able to get to that ancient armor I found. Think, Aloy, just do it.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well...
Don't answer. Glad that's over. come out this way. Maybe further up the shaft. This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Paik I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... well... he died alone, and I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's logs are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha... if things had gone differently, I could have been there. Instead, I'm spending the rest of my unnatural life in here with people I don't even like. And without the one I would have gladly spent my life with. Given a chance. 2 hours since I signed off on the final executables, and I'm already a bitter old man bitching to his focus. There's a thought for future generations.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Elizabeth. What is this?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, all right?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimod cuckoos. What can he do?
Look, Liz, you're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek. There's only one. I miss you.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Can't you just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel? She sacrificed herself for her friends, for the future, for life on Earth. Doesn't that stir anything in you? The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Into their heads, Les. A whole lot of history. A whole lot of so-called truth. A whole lot of noise. It's not pablum, Les. It's poison.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make it better, Liz. With a single stroke, make it all go.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the Alphas were in there.
Unlocked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who'll come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
It doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence have to die.
Emergency alert. Cutting atmosphere.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope. The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it. Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
Keep holding, keep holding. here?
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. It's code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything.
It's a long story.
Then get started.
It began with a focus. Recovered from an ancient... In my case, the device, I spent weeks studying it. Attempting... That's when I detected it.
Oh.
I followed the signal to its source.
So you thought it was a Titan?
I didn't know what to think. It couldn't speak when I found it. So began an exchange of knowledge, but the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want?
Its precise location. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me it bid me to recover and repair more
enough to equip
the commanders of one anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja?
The Karja civil... Yes. Over their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades.
But Hades didn't care about...
We live in a world of fault. Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus. A thrilling technical challenge. Especially with the alterations I included of... Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades. I installed what the ancients used to call a...
What made you turn on Hades?
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the eclipse raise an ink.
A little late?
Indeed. When I completed work on the focus network, the next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus, inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your I vowed to do everything I could.
You've done terrible things. I can't say...
To be clear, Aloy, I've done all I can. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it.
Then I just need to get close.
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing. I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it? Entity is not known. I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name? Hades. You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine. Define timeline. Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sundam's reign. Define Karja. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me. Titan flame merely houses intellect. Define Karja. Now that's more like it. Task is complete. Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing. Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer. How inconvenient for me. Come before me. You shall receive your reward. Very well. Healus. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O Shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Silence.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Dervahl, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
face the sun with pride, because I know I earned my place. Aloy.
A threat. The Eclipse will attack with an army of... They'll bring a mind with... It's called Hades. It will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire.
And have the City Guard fortify the Western Ridge.
Aloy. Allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life...
Then you have it.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Now.
I don't know about everything, but I'll...
Have you spoken to...
Not yet.
He wishes to speak.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Prep word was sent to every corner of the Sundom, but don't be...
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the City Guard are holding...
Yes, bolstered by some of the Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the Spire. Erend and the...
Indeed. A number of the Nora have also arrived. Perhaps you could parley with...
I will. I suppose all we...
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish. So, if there's... Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin...
By the sun, an attack is coming.
Back in the camp.